How do golf shaft properties affect your ball flight? Imagine swinging a club that feels just right, sending the ball exactly where you want it to go. The secret often lies in the tiny details of the shaft. Golf shaft properties like flex, torque, kick point, weight, and stiffness shape how your ball flies through the air. These factors influence the launch angle, trajectory, spin rate, and shot direction. Knowing how they work can help golfers, whether they are men or women professionals, hit more consistent shots. Let's start with shaft flex. Flex is about how much the shaft bends during your swing. If the shaft is too flexible for your swing speed, it can cause the club head to close too much at impact, leading to hooks. On the other hand, if it's too stiff, the club face might stay open, causing slices. The right flex helps produce straighter shots, better accuracy, and more distance. It also affects how the shaft loads and unloads during the swing, changing the launch angle and spin. Next is torque. Torque measures how much the shaft twists during your swing. High torque shafts twist more, which can make your shots more forgiving and give a softer feel. This is good for golfers with less consistent swings. Low torque shafts resist twisting, giving better control and more precise shot shaping. Torque influences how much your shot disperses and how consistent your ball flight is. Kick point is where the shaft bends the most during your swing. A low kick point makes the club launch the ball higher with a floating, soft trajectory. This can help players with slower swing speeds gain more distance. A high kick point produces lower, more penetrating ball flights, which can be useful for controlling shots into the wind. The kick point also affects how the club feels, with low kick point shafts feeling more whippy. Shaft weight and length also matter. Heavier shafts tend to produce lower ball flights and can cause a slight curve from left to right. Lighter shafts help generate higher trajectories and more distance. Shorter shafts give you more control and better swing mechanics, often preferred by players focusing on accuracy. Longer shafts can add distance but may be harder to control consistently. The shape and stiffness distribution along the shaft also influence how it bends. Near the tip, a softer stiffness allows more bending, increasing the dynamic loft and affecting shot direction and spin. Softer tips tend to help close the club face, reducing slices and encouraging draws. Stiffer tips can help players who tend to pull or draw the ball. Finally, how the shaft interacts with your swing mechanics is key. If you have a faster swing speed or a late wrist releases, your shaft will bend differently at impact, affecting launch and spin. Two golfers with the same launch angle can have very different ball flights because of their swing styles and shaft properties. For professional men and women golfers, understanding these details is essential. They work with club fitters to match shaft flex, torque, and kick point to their swing speed and releases. Women professionals, who often have different swing speeds and tempos, benefit from shafts that maximize launch and control. Testing different shafts on the course helps them find the best fit for their swing and the shot they want to hit. In the end, the properties of your golf shaft directly influence how your ball flies. They shape your launch angle, trajectory, spin, and shot direction by controlling how the shaft bends, twists, and loads during your swing. Knowing this allows players to choose shafts that suit their unique swings, leading to better accuracy, more distance, and more consistent results.